return to the third episode of the series in Orisaba after staying overnight at our new friend Christopher's house. Although we had only been riding for a few days, a lot had happened and already we were tired. Our mission was now to successfully make it back to Mexico City and meet there with Pablo for Christmas. We could then begin the final journey to the US border. Oh, that's so fucking cool, man. We had a good time.
I'll give you time, Zach. Okay.
Thank you so much, man. See you soon, bro. Thank you so much. Go back to sleep. Jesus, it's really cold up here. It's like 4 or 5 a.m. We just left Christopher's house. We jumped off the fucking train to his taco shop that he works at, or runs, or whatever. It was like across the road, and he came out and gave us some juice and stuff like this. The police came over, and they were like messing with us and doing whatever, and he spoke to them and got rid of them. We just started hanging out, and we ended up like going out with all his neighbours, family, and the piñata and stuff like this, and drinking and eating so much. We met his parents and his wife and his kid and all this stuff. And his mom was so lovely, she was so beautiful. Yeah, they let us sleep in the house on the sofas. They made like a bed for us with all this stuff. They were bringing us like, you know, milk and food and blankets. It's just insane, like the hospitality of like Mexicans to foreigners. I guess it's kind of a thing. It's kind of emotional, man. It's like the people are so nice and so trusting in us. You know, people would be so paranoid in America or England if it was the other way around and I was Mexican trying to just get a place to stay there. And there's a train ready to depart here, it's just loaded to crew. It's still like less than 4 something a.m. So I kind of can't be fucked to get it. It's going to be cold as hell, but I guess we're going to go for it.
Yeah, that's the IVM, the Intermodal Veracruz to Mexico City, and I'm not really wanting to ride that train because that's the most likely train in all of Mexico to get robbed, and there's definitely armed guards riding on the containers there.
It'd be a cool train, it'd be fast, but the guards, they may just not care like on the last train. They may definitely care, I don't know, but you know, it gets robbed all the time, and if they break into a container 3 cars down from you, they see you with your camera out, they're probably going to rob you also. I don't know, just this whole experience here in Orizaba is like reminding me of last time I came to Mexico. A kid like chased these dogs off that were trying to like running after me because I was running after this train, and we just missed the rear unit of the train. And we started hanging out with this kid, and the cops really fucked with us. They stole like some stuff, and because we were drinking in the street, and we met all this kid's friends, and I was like, we were trying to catch the train. There was like 40 odd children, just hanging out around us and stuff. It was kind of making it a little bit difficult. But yeah, we stayed in his house and had a great time, and he still keeps in contact with me and asks when I'm going back and stuff. But I was in such a different place back then. The feeling of giving up, and he was so nice to us, and then it's a really depressing time for me like afterwards.
Let's look and see what the presence of guards are on this train.
I just think we're going to, going north from this, we're just going to get pulled off it.
It's very likely, yeah.
I was asleep on this grainer porch, now it's light and there's a train coming. I'm not in the mood for this. I'm sleeping. I'm not here, I was in a dream. When it was dark, I ran around in circles trying to stay warm until the sun came up slightly, and I slept there until Owen said, there's a train arriving, come on. You need to sleep, not enough sleeping happening.
The chemical train that goes from Coatzacoalcos to Irapuato via Mexico City is coming. It's pulling out right now. We're going to snag first ride that's like 10 cars back, and we're going to hold this train down all the way to Mexico City.
Just get a tanker, I'm not missing it. I'm getting on regardless. So
Rival graders.
Huh? Where? I don't see any.
Right here, man, coming up. I'm catching the front, okay? I go.
Get out of my way!
You got it.
Go!
Go.
Of course I got it, you fucking pussy. Have I got it? They got it.
Got it.
Whoa, get in.
I think as long as we can avoid the checkpoints, we'll be fine. This is literally the best scenery in Mexico. We'll be filming it in the best lighting.
Yeah, there's some kids a couple cars back who jumped on with like tiny packs. So I've got some extra food and drinks. I'll probably climb over there and give it to them. I guess I'll just walk over the roof until I'm above their car and just drop down. I've got a lot of mint, a beer or two, and nuts, crisps, whatever. Tunnel coming, so I'll just stay down. Hey! Hey, it's massive.
Where you run?
Be careful. Stay
Yeah.
in here.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
It's okay? Oh, sorry. Lo siento. Hey. No problema. You can have it, man.
All right. No sabe nada él. Yo.
See?
Once the air pulls, then we go. There are two cops walking down the track. They're coming to pull us off. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. probably less than 200 feet away. That was really close.
I don't know what we do. They know we're in this fucking car.
We can't run, there's nowhere to hide.
We can't exactly run.
Well, they're gonna come pull us out, dude. We're fucked. We just gotta hope that they're nice enough to let us back on a train.
Perhaps they're just stopping the train because those people were on top of it. There's two guys and they were visible through the whole thing, but there was definitely a lot of people looking in this car as we went past. I've just been sleeping the whole time in this hole. I just slept the whole journey away. It's really tired. I'm just holding the camera for the sake of it now. Since we're in the mountains, I've just been sleeping the whole journey because I mean the scenery's not that impressive and we've already done the route once, so need to catch up with sleep. We've gone through the border control stuff. There's like one more check. I'm not sure how many more hours. I guess like 4. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, it's the kid I tried to meet in Sierra Blanca.
Honduras! Hey, don't leave your jacket.
Is there anything else down there?
I don't think I see anything else.
Hey, get it. Come on. Oh shit.
Go!
You gonna get it? Almost everyone got it. I don't know what happened. I was sleeping and then I was awake and then there you go, like some kids shouting at me. And it's the kid I tried to help in Tierra Blanca. I gave him some stuff and I said, I'll take you on the train. I don't know where he went, but he's on this train with his 5 friends. And as he pulled through that yard, about another 20, 30 people got on. Okay, let's just get in and then we'll see what happens. Okay, if they're going to nail us, this is where it's going to be. Here to walk and crew change potentially. Maybe people get took off the train. It's looking okay though. They're not going to crew change here. We're just waiting for another train to side. A lot of people seem to have got off, but where would they have gone? The train approaching now. We'll see if they're all back on top for the end. Hello! time already! It's time to get off the fucking train. Made it to fucking Mexico City. Anyways, what's this cop say? Oh dear, oh dear.
You beginning for where?
Oh, yeah, we were just
Chiapas or Tabasco?
No, we were in Tierra Blanca.
So you're going back? You're going down?
Yeah, now we're going up.
So I wanna go over there.
It's
Take you
possible.
another fucking. you know what I'm talking about, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm leaving in here.
Alright.
I got 4 months. You don't scared going to your shit or what?
No, I really
You don't got no scare, bro?
Those people right there just got egged by grown men. What fucking adult is conceivably driving around egging people? I mean, come on. It's literally took us about 3 hours to get here from Lecheria, and we're still not there. I'm imagining the things I could be doing instead of this right now. It's looking disgusting. This is why I kind of don't want to ride freight trains anymore. The things we do.
We're in the southern part of Mexico City right now. We've been staying with a guy we met from Instagram. Almost 3 days. No trains have been running between the 24th and midnight of the 25th, which is going to be tonight. Hopefully, the train that we're going to catch at 3 in the morning will be running tonight. Hopefully we'll get to Mazatlan.
How are you feeling though, today?
Pretty tired. I slept about 12 hours last night and I'm still exhausted. And we have to catch a train at 3 in the morning. I felt pretty good until we wasted 3 hours watching gore videos.
So we've been here technically because we were awake then. We've been here, this is the 4th day.
We're lucky actually we didn't get stranded south of here or north of here because that would have been much worse.
When we arrived in this town, Owen was sick. And then after a day of being here, I got really sick. But I felt like, yeah, I can't say that on YouTube, can I? I felt like a butt cheek on a stick. It sounds nice, doesn't it? You know, be like this guy letting us come in. That's a really kind gesture, but we just feel more guilt than like comfort now. Do you usually stay with people?
No, almost never. Very rarely that I stay with people.
For everybody at home, it's really going wrong. That's what we can say here. We've lost it. Don't do nothing for 3 days. We had spent the time with Pablo over Christmas, reflecting on what we had already experienced and taking some much needed rest for the final part of our journey. Although what we had already achieved did not come easily, we would have to ride hard over what little time we had left, hopefully making it back to the US border without any issues.
So, can you recognize this? Sí, esa es la de lechería, creo. I'm just thinking, I'm not gonna bail on you until, if I can't jump on a train, which I probably can, but if I can't, then I won't. I mean, you guys are on it, I won't make an extra effort. So.
You don't think we'll miss it with you and just get one like 2 hours later?
Oh, if you want to miss it.
If you can't get on it, I probably can't get on it with that pack. I'll put it that way.
Jesus.
Mine's half that weight, man.
Fuck. You're crazy. You can run with that.
Man, they threw a rock at you because you were standing up.
Why? I didn't even stand up, I just went like this and moved my stuff.
Yeah, that's when they saw you.
They saw me for half a millisecond.
The first group that we saw, you think they saw us?
No, on the train there was fucking security.
train.
On that train that was going with London.
Oh, fuck, really?
They the same ones that stopped me before in Irapuato, in Leon, and they let me on the train again. The same fuckers.
Why do you think they threw a rock though? That was pretty aggressive.
They do that.
Wow, that guy who was just waving at me, he recognised me. I gave him a bunch of cigarettes. He was the guy I rode the train with earlier. He was on the train from Orizaba. You guys must remember that. Oh, now he's waiting there. I mean, there's only so many migrants in so many places. It's weird how I keep bumping into the same people. Yes, admittedly, I didn't film very much. I was so tired, I got ill. We're riding northbound on the west coast route to Irapuato from Lecheria. We hung out in the yard for a while, and then it started moving, and I've been sleeping because no one slept tonight. We left at like 1 AM. When I got up, Owen and Pablo were hiding. They'd been spotted by private security. There was a lot of security on this route and a lot of security on this train. I popped my head up when I was moving my stuff, and the security guard threw a fucking rock at me, so like full on. Luckily it missed me, so hopefully nothing happens, but I'm a little worried about that. Did they throw rocks at you before?
Yeah. In these same fuckers, man. Leaving Aguascalientes. Yeah, we were on the roof, but we saw them beforehand. See, there's not that many of them because usually there's much more, and they're like here.
So what do you usually say to them?
No, we're just riding. We just want to get to a destination. We're looking at the landscape. Usually it works. Don't let them see you.
Cops there.
Huh?
Was there cops? It looked like cops
Yes,
that
there.
time.
Good thing is the migrant shelter is right there. So. Buenas. Ya falta poco para Querétaro. ¿Sí? Gracias. Estamos en Tequisquiapan aquí, ¿no? Gracias. In a way, it's a bit awkward, but it looks stupid if we hide because they know that we're on the train.
I think if we stopped, we should hide. I think that's a different thing. Like, they will pull us off.
No, we're not.
Do you seriously think we're gonna get pulled off of them?
I seriously think we're gonna get pulled off. If we are in sight whenever we're stopped somewhere and they drive past, we're gonna get pulled off.
Super high security, man. A lot of fucking people around, and there were some guys in jeans right before the yard who were like, let's cut the brakes, and they climbed up here and they didn't look, and they were stood right here. I could see their legs. Had to stay still for like 25 minutes without moving. I think we're out of the yard, still just cruising along. Those two are asleep, but no, I mean, we're going north, you know, and on a stack. So it's basically the worst it can be. And up this west coast route, it's dangerous up here. Slightly concerning vibes in the last hour. Pablo has his camera, has a pancake lens. He's got it under his jacket, the strap under his jacket, so you can't see it. And he put his phone in his sock. So he's not feeling great about it. I'm not feeling great. What's the point if it's just, well, we're fenced in, man. Makes you want to fucking go home, have a bath, you know, watch EastEnders. It doesn't make you want to do that, but it, you know, it sucks. If someone fucks you in here, there's no escape.
there in about an hour and a half. We're gonna get off in Guadalajara because this train is gonna go to the Port of Manzanilla. From there in Guadalajara, we're gonna try to catch the IMXMI and hold that down past Tepic.
We're about an hour away from Guadalajara, and I have to jump off there because this train's going to a port. Wrong train. I haven't been filming that much because, you know, I just don't care about making a film enough to want to do that. I haven't slept. Fuck, it's so noisy. I've been on this train about 12 hours. 11, 12 hours, and, you know, we've got a lot of time to go. Just days of riding. I'll try and film some stuff, but like just the scenery over and over again in this area of the country. I don't think that's that interesting for any of you. Maybe some of you, but I think I want to, you know, a wider audience of people. Like, I want to talk. I want to have things to say. I want to talk to you guys. In this setting, it's not really easy to do that. And I'm not super into train riding. I don't know if I ever was, maybe to an extent, yeah. But now it's not the same. So there's some trips I want to do that no one would do. Because they don't even know about them, know they're possible, or just have the grandiose ideas to try it. And hopefully we can all make that start happen, but that'll be, you know, in the future. Private security, man. Private security everywhere. Ah! And they're throwing rocks and stuff. Can't even point the camera because certain people that are cut out for you know, doing stuff like this and being on a train. I'm pretty fucking ADHD. I don't know if this is really me to just like spend 3 days in a fucking metal well. Not the ultimate composition for that kind of experience. That's the reason I like Mexico, right, and all this riding. I've done it twice. It's because there's a lot of unexpected stuff and it's quite intense. They're driving. They're coming, aren't they? Owen's telling me to get down, but Owen's kind of a pussy, you know. The train's picking up speed, we won't stop. We're good to go. Yeah, another thing that happens on these trips for me is just fucking gum infection shit. Get really sore gums, wounds in there, like it looks normal but it fucking hurts and it makes me ill, man. Alright. Not the place you want to be jumping off a train. But we're gonna have to go for it.